Hi, I'm Miss Pam.
I'm Mrs. B, and we are leaders of Troop 30238, and we are concerned about the sexualization of women in today's society.
Let us show you a few examples.
Hey baby, let me get your snap.
Get a life.
Come on.
No.
No.
Hi, Mr. George. Oh, hi, Rhonda. Love the flowers. Wow, there's a lot of people out tonight. Ooh, gorgeous. What just happened? It just hit me now that some random guy just scared me, and that's not right. Shouldn't be doing that to innocent women out on the streets.
Did you hear about the guys that raided those girls?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, it's not cool at all.
I don't know. It seemed pretty cool.
Do you know that by raiding us, you're basically saying that our only value is in our looks? If we have flawless makeup, we're on the newest trend, we don't have any rules or stretch marks, if our body is just perfect.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Just so I know, what do you think feminism is?
Well, feminists think they are better than men, which is also sexism, by the way. They are always angry about something and will do anything to accuse men of being sexist.
Not gonna lie, there are some people out there that think like that. But feminism isn't about being angry and about superiority. By definition, it's that men and women and all people are equal.
Wow, well, you learn something every day. I'm definitely going to go beat up those freshmen that made that list. Nobody deserves that kind of treatment.
I'm Abigail.
I'm Grace.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Jocelyn, and we're Girl Scout Troop 30238.
And this is our discussion on the sexualization of females.
What are some common stereotypes of women and how does it affect mental health?
Well, most women nowadays are have the pressure on them of being perfect, so it makes them have the mindset that anything they do is not good enough.
Yeah, especially through the media. When we see models and different artists on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever platform, they're skinny and photoshopped and they have perfect skin.
It can be really detrimental to girls' health, especially young girls. They're very impressionable, and women also, it's not healthy for them to only see one image, and that's what they strive to be. Perfection is what women are expected to be.
How do the men in today's society affect how women behave?
Well, I know that when I'm just walking down the street, I'm always looking over my shoulder just to make sure that I'm safe and something doesn't happen to me.
I see a lot of sketchy men around. Well, sketchy is a bad word, but like they have their hoods pulled down over their heads and their hats are super low so you can't see their face. And then I get nervous. I'm like,
It's like you don't know who to trust.
yes.
You have to be.
You don't know who is
You
nice.
have to be overly cautious.
Overly cautious, yes.
Yeah, earlier today, me and my mom were driving, and there was, like, this weird guy, like, staring at us from his car. We're like, hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, it's not right. Women shouldn't have to worry about this. And like even I carry pepper spray around. Some people carry tasers around. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to feel comfortable. Just walking down the block, you shouldn't have to be worried about what time it is, what you're wearing. It shouldn't affect the way other people behave.
How are teenagers today classified based on their clothing preferences?
Well, for example, I get called emo and goth in school, and just because the way I dress, I'm getting called a school shooter, and they think that I'm a threat. Not at all.
Yeah, assumptions based on the way people dress and look. People make many assumptions, and then even it can project as how they treat you, just depending on what you're wearing.
Like, let's say someone is wearing, like, ripped jeans and really messy and not on-brand clothes. People would assume that you're poor or you just, I don't know, aren't good enough, like, don't exceed their expectations. But if you're wearing, like, Calvin Klein or Michael Kors or whatever, then you're all of a sudden treated nicer or
More
expected to be
accepted.
better.
People respect you.
Yeah, and you're more accepted in society.
Yeah.
How should girls be treated?
Girls should be treated exactly as how men should be treated. Their pay and like annual salary should be the same. The way they're looked at in public should be the same. They should be respected. They shouldn't have to be cautious about what they wear. It shouldn't matter.
I think respect is utmost important. And also not feeling like an object, not feeling like...
Property?
Yeah, not feeling like you're owned by anyone, not feeling like you have to be this way.
I heard a story recently about women who are being bossed around by this big man boss who wouldn't let them get raises or get it promoted unless they were to sleep with him.
Really?
Really?
See, these things still surprise me.
Yeah.
Even though we live in this society, we grew up in this society. These things still surprise me.
You would think that by now, like, people would understand that we're not that different.
Yeah.
Like,
But honestly, think about how far we've come. Like in the 60s.
Correction, in 1920, women gained the right to vote.
But honestly,
We just got the right to vote.
it wasn't
And
that
cook.
long ago. It wasn't that long ago where they still promoted with all these sexist ads and things, and women should belong in the kitchen and all of these things. It wasn't that long ago, honestly. But it's still an issue today.
How are women portrayed in the media?
well, I guess women on like Instagram or even magazines are shown as you said earlier, being perfect. And that makes everyone else think they have to be perfect. So the media really just, it's men giving women the idea that they should be perfect so it fits what they want and not always what we want.
And women in the media, like, at least for me, and I'm sure for a lot of other people, gives me a lot of insecurity because my body is not perfect, but I love it just the same. And it hurts to see how, you know, some young girls are being so influenced at such a young age to think that they have to be perfect in order to be valued and respected and to be confident.
Yeah, and with all these double standards and everything, you're still expected to live up to it. And it's very harsh and it's just wrong. Women shouldn't be held to a double standard, and it shouldn't be strict either. It shouldn't even be there in the first place.
Just to add something before someone else talks, it's also like it can develop into like anxiety or depression or even like anorexia.
Yeah.
Which is like the extreme, but
happens a lot. It's
I
more
have a-
common than we think.
I have a younger cousin who frequently wears short shorts and crop tops, and she's 6 because that's what her parents think she has to wear to look perfect. So that's what they give her, and that's what she wears.
I think that, young girls think the women in the media is normal. And that that's just what you're supposed to look like, that you don't have to do anything to be a complete stick, you know?
And this is a beauty standard. There are beauty standards all over the world. And they differ depending on where you're from, who's around you, your environment. But it's an issue everywhere.
you could also say that like when parents don't let their teenagers get Instagram or Snapchat until they're 15, it's for a reason, because they're not exposed to as early, like all the trends or the ideas.
I feel like every girl on Instagram is expected to be face-tuned, flawless, like perfect, like makeup and everything. Like, it's insane.
And even what's advertised as natural beauty, a lot of it, it's also makeup and also still photoshopped. It's just less intense, less dramatic, but nonetheless it's still makeup, and it makes you think, oh, they're perfect when they have nothing on. No, that's just what they want you to believe, what they want you to see, because everyone's expected to be perfect.
Yeah, like my little cousin a couple of months ago, she's 8 years old, and she slept over at my house, and when we were getting dressed, she put on a pair of jeans, looked in the mirror and said, do these make me look fat? And then I gave her this whole spiel about everything we've been talking about, but it broke my heart to see this 8-year-old girl, beautiful, ask if she looked fat.
I saw a video of somebody, of a company making an ad that promoted some sort of shampoo that made you look natural beauty or something. And it was so heavily photoshopped that her neck was longer than it originally was. Her cheekbones had been pushed in, like everything had been changed. Her eye color wasn't even the same color as before. And it's just insane how much they had to change it to make to make people think that it's natural beauty. That's not natural. And then people are thinking, oh, that's what beauty looks like. I have to look like that. They physically cannot look like that.
How are we moving to a better future?
Well, I feel like more clothing lines are taking in like different sizes of clothing rather than just one size fits all, or just like bikinis that fit everyone when not everybody's like that. They'll take in the fact that like some girls are bigger than other people, some girls are really tiny, and that's just how they are.
Yeah, like, for example, petite and plus size and things for people who are taller, it's all helping. It's showing people, oh, there are more people like me.
Yeah.
And then another thing that we've done is Barbie is shown as a tall, skinny, big boobs, perfect figure, except now they have made like curvy Barbies or tall Barbies, and not everyone is exactly the same figure as the next.
Which is really great because like really young kids play with Barbies, and it's showing them that there's not one specific body type and not one specific kind of person.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
I got this YouTuber I watch, Adeline Morin. Her like slogan or whatever, it's girls supporting girls. And in everything, she always talks about like that we have to support each other. And like even in her photo shoots, she had that where everyone was different. Yeah. And she wanted to like merely show people that that's what she believes in.
Yeah.
What
I think
should happen.
that's like one of the most important parts of like being a female is knowing how to support each other and bring each other up and just like cheer each other on.
Especially a social media influencer, like a lot of people look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions of people.
We'd love to hear your feedback. Let us know how this video impacted you.
Comment your friendly opinions down below about the sexualization of females.
Give us a like and share this with your friends.
Thanks for watching.
We are Girl Scout Troop 30238.
And now for the bloopers! Hold on. Wait.
How are women portrayed in the media?
Well, stop laughing. Can we restart?
Yeah.
Good doing business.
We got low battery signal.
I'm still recording.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can cut it out. It's okay.
Okay.
So something go.
Hey, cutie. Get a life. Hey, what?
You know that by rating it,
Forgot his line.
just so I know, what do you think feminism is?
I don't know.
That's when you read that.
Oh, yeah.
By definition, it's the belief that men and